Ladies and gentlemen, the dogs keep barking. We got a Batgirl board. Matter of fact, JC Johnson is a little too close to home. And you know what that means. Sometimes dropping a slur can be based. And the show goes on. Boys in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuned in live to a brand new episode of LolcowRewind. Wicka Rewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge. And tonight we are based and Rickapilled. That's right. We are not alone. We got a little bit of milk with our honey tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My co-host this evening, Tater. Tater, how you doing?
I'm great. It's been a fucking insane day. So
yeah, how did things go on Milkers this morning? You guys get your brand new time slot?
Yeah, it was Wet Wednesday. So immediately after saying we're not a titty show, you guys, we showed up in bathtubs with our titties out and poured water on ourselves.
You had the Baywatch ensemble. I saw Lacey was there. Yeah. Big party. So tonight we are apparently going to be joined by a lot of people. JC Johnson's sister, a twin sister, is going to come on for an interview. I believe it was a twin sister. That's what I had heard. I could be wrong. Forgive me if not. My intel's not strong without the Reaper with me, you know.
I hope you're right. I want to see a lady JC Johnson.
Octoling the Munchkin says, "Hi Billy and Tater." Hi Octoling. We definitely have a whole lot to come. I set up a docket yesterday and didn't get to use it because we went way too hard in the paint with the B show and then the Milker a confrontation, and I set one up today, and I don't even know if I should get into it right off the bat just yet, because I don't know how long till everybody comes in. But I think maybe there's one clip that I think is solid for today. And well, we got Keemstar right here. Keemstar, you're live on LolcowRewind. How we doing?
Tater is super pixelated. I think she needs to go and come back in or something.
Yeah, give me a hot second. You guys.
Yeah.
Like you look like fucking Pac-Man.
I know. My roommates are here. They use the internet. I'm going to kick them off. It's fine. I'll be back.
This is like when you play Tomb Raider with Lara Croft.
Right?
Yeah. Watch her swim downward, and all you can see is these pixels flopping. I don't know.
Definitely some PS1 graphics for sure. I don't know when she's coming up. I'm gonna call Mike now and try to figure that out. But yeah, I guess she's got something to say on JC Johnson. JC Johnson is in Tina and Mike's town. I looked it up. There's like 19,000 cities in America. He chose their town. Yeah, so it's a weird one.
Yeah, I talked to Tina a little bit.
At Brad from TN9929 donated $9.99.
She's worried about Mike and his family.
Break a leg, Tater. Think this could be a great spot for you.
This JC
Love
Johnson
you, Billy.
Character, he's a very, very deep fan of Kid Behind the Camera. Brad from Tennessee says, "Break a leg, Tater. This could be a great spot for you." Love you, Billy. Thank you, Brad. Mr. Snork1 says, "Tater, you're making Milkers money now. Please get a new ISP." Dude, I hope that her shit works. I don't know how clean it was on Milkers this morning, but we had the same issue last night on Rewind too. Maybe it's like this time of night her roommates are just binge watching Netflix or something. I'm going to try and pull up a little bit with you guys, see how you feel about what went down. This shit was actually, look, you gotta show it when it's there, right? This was fucking fantastic. Yo mama got off that Batgirl juice. He pulled out the alien.
Bro, that buzzball got me crazy. I don't know what an apple wine to do to me.
You got the apple wine, dude. The boots? Come on, man. Where'd you get those boots? Where those boots come from, yo? He's laying her out like a dinner table.
Oh my fucking God, bro. Yeah. Oh.
What the fuck is he hanging on?
Shit. Hold on. Let me take these off.
He got rafters in his studio room?
Oh, shit.
You never go ass to mouth, yo. You never go ass to mouth.
Yo, I'm dead.
That shit's
I'm dead, bro.
Funny as fuck. I'm sorry. That's a W.
Yo.
Big time W.
Oh, man.
He's fucking hanging off the ceiling. My dude. Tommy came at Yo Mama today with the he called him the token black guy, and it turned into about the biggest thing on Pitt. Yo Mama made so much money trolling back. It's kind of wild because the Yo Mama Tommy fight, like, I get why Tommy was defending Batgirl. We want to see Batgirl. We want to see shit like that. That's what Batgirl was doing when she fucked the alien. She was doing some extra crazy shit. She was drunk and she didn't run the show to some people's liking, but I thought what Batgirl did was great. The unfortunate truth is Tommy reacted in a way that I don't know how you come back from that. Is like today he was yelling at the fans. He was shit talking the fans. Man, Tater, what happened? You got an upgrade? You download some
better
internet?
now?
Looks really clear. What'd you do? Did you turn off your firewall, your ad blocker? What's going on?
No, I just kicked everybody off. I restarted it. I got everybody off.
You're like, hey guys,
can
can everybody stop watching? I don't know, Malcolm in the Middle. Is that what everybody was watching tonight?
Probably Rings of Power.
Oh shit,
Rings of Power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks clean as hell now, so something was up.
Great. Okay, so we had a clip, you said? Or did you watch it?
Well, we just watched Yo Mama on Pitt drop a doll. This was from yesterday. Let's see if I can share the screen. Boom, boom, boom. Give you a little bit of the back end. Let me pull open this, flop it in. All right, so this is from yesterday. This is where Yo Mama dropped the line that Tommy C came back with today on Lolcow Reapers. This was this was the I'm pretty sure this is the right timestamp.
This is what I like. This is what the Pit Chat like. This is what we love. We enjoy this kind of shit. Somebody gonna die. That's how it's gonna end. Somebody dying. If it's me, then it's me. But if it's you, most likely it's you. And you can make this whole thing up like, you know what? Everybody doesn't like me anyway, and it's okay. I can live with being shit on, and I can live with not being liked. That's bullshit. Don't play that whole I don't care if you like me or not game. You do care. You do care if I win. Huh? You do care if I come up with my nuts on your goddamn forehead.
So Yo Mama said somebody's gonna die, and
somebody's gonna die.
I remember when Tommy C threatened to kill me, and I came back over the top. Like, I was ridiculous. I was over the top. Tommy C took that Tommy C is trying to kill me thing and made it his entire show. It's his entire show.
Yes.
How did he respond to Yo Mama with Yo Mama's trying to kill me? How did you do that out of my book, except you seem serious about it? You're like, see, this is where the problem is. Yo Mama was, and then let's see Tommy's intro, because this shit was fucking amazing. Actually, he went from Yo Mama is trying to kill me to this banger. All right, are you ready for this banger?
Got it. Let's do it.
This shit is fire from Tommy C to kick off Reapers this morning.
Local Reapers on the show. Xylie's friends with that one. She goes, gonna let it go. She really hates that bitch over there.
Dad, did you get in Batgirl's Twisted Tea? What are you doing?
I like it. I like it.
This is a supreme injection from the cringe syringe. This is mainlining.
Honestly, cut the rest. Make that the fucking.
This is the new
theme.
song. All right, so listen to where he goes with this, because this is right off the bat. He's like, fuck the world.
And she really hates Joe from Cafe. So we'll go after them and not after this one. That's what we'll do over and over again. Oh my God, would have been the biggest disappointment ever. Can you believe, I don't think in my entire career, right, that I predicted something. I went like this. This is what he does. He goes, checks the chat, and then regurgitates it. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
That was a wet finger.
Yeah, that was a little. What are we miming there?
After you do that wet finger, where do you think he goes? Where do you think he goes after that wet, succulent finger?
I'll say a butthole.
I'm saying, well, guess what? You're not wrong. Watch this.
Entire argument, it's not even an argument, it's a deflection, is you love Batgirl? Yeah, I'm flying her out here. Ugh, just like I raped you last night. I'm raping everybody. Everybody. I mean, unfucking believable. Truly unbelievable in every way. Nothing in the take. This man talks of murder.
Murder? Is your mama trying to kill me? Your mama's trying to kill me. Hey, Tay, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Sorry, we were waiting for you, so we had everything set up on the side. Let me clear this out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Tay. Welcome, kid behind the camera. Welcome, Keemstar.
Oh my God! Sorry to interrupt. I didn't see the beginning of Reapers. What the fuck?
Right?
Yeah.
They want me to talk to Jake.
He's got some musical talent.
So JC Johnson's sister. What do we call you, Tay?
I don't know how to do this though.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we can see you. Don't touch it anymore. We can see you perfectly fine. So what's going on, Tay? Tell us about JC, because you know the background story. JC Johnson, he's obsessed with Kid Behind the Camera. We just found out recently that he secretly went to Tina and Kid Behind the Camera's town and is staying there, and they're really worried and they want to call the police.
Well, his whole intention over the last couple years has been to get over there for Michael Green and Tina. That's been his whole intention. But I don't think he's dangerous. He's just a stalker. He just wants to be a part of the club and watch everything outsider perspective and feel like they feel. Everybody watching him. He's autistic. He has Asperger's syndrome.
Does he have a history of any schizophrenia or delusional behavior?
No.
Tay, is there a reason why you also dressed up like Kid Behind the Camera today?
Do what?
Well, see, your brother, he always wears a black t-shirt.
And the backwards hat.
I wear a lot of things, but I just didn't get dressed from work.
Girl, are you high?
I am.
You're high as hell. You're floating on the clouds to come in and out the crazy ass brother. So how long? So listen, I almost said, how long have you known JC? Well, that would be your entire life. That would be a dumb fucking question. But tell us about like how he got kicked out of the house.
So the family has actually tried really hard to help him. And it started way back with Roger. Roger took Jacob from us when he was right out of high school, 17 years old. This man's in his like 70s. And he took Jacob out of state, and we could not reach him. He had him like manipulated against us. We tried to help him and we could not. And then he decided he was against Roger. So we saved him. And then when he came to our house, we got his bank squared away. We got him glasses. We got everything going for him. And he literally was refusing to do the things for the household. He was making everybody really uncomfortable. He was, first of all, really smelly. He refused to shower when we asked him to. He was screaming, cussing, treating my mom like dog crap. And she did nothing wrong. Then he decides to move out again and go to some crackhead, anyone who will take him in. And when he was done with them, he had to call the cops and make a big drama. And then we went back with him to go get his things. And when they answered the door, they had a knife and they almost stabbed my mom. And I'm like,
oh my God,
Jacob, what if they would have stabbed her and she's gone forever? Well, I would have called the cops. I said, but your mom's gone forever. And it was like not like cared about or registering.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't get like miles apart, how far things are. He doesn't get money quantity. I took him to Sonic and he had like 70 cents. I got $1 from my grandma for him. I was getting him a half price drink, which would have been $1.50. He starts tacking on the nerds and the flavors and all that, and it turns out to be like $3. And I'm like, Jacob, I have to cover that. And so I give the lady $10, and when she's handing my change back, he's like, you can keep the change. Like, he's being sincere, but he doesn't realize that's my change to begin with. I paid for your thing. Like, he doesn't get it.
Do you think that he genuinely doesn't get it, or he's just been allowed
He
to
does
do it
not.
long enough that he thinks it's okay?
400.
Yeah.
He does not get it at all. He does not get the concept of money at all.
So he doesn't get financial boundaries. Do you think he's okay with the boundaries in Mike's town?
I mean, I don't know about if he's not going to make fake accounts or stuff, but I think he's getting the message with you guys telling him, I will do something about it. I hope so.
Writing me right now on Facebook saying that the police were just at her house. He called the cops on her, and Tina's saying that they're saying don't speak his name anymore. So Tina is apparently not allowed to talk about him.
He called the cops several times while living with us, and they were not coming fast enough one day, which he was just getting his things out to go to the crackheads. And we were letting him, and they were not coming fast enough for him to get his things out. And so he called them back with a dire emergency that my stepdad was hurting him.
So he is a cop caller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he just called. Okay. Do you know how fucked up this is? This man was in Philadelphia or something like that. Got a bus.
Life for real.
Got a bus ticket to go to Mike and Tina's city. They're freaking out and they're like, you need to leave town. Like, this is fucked up. Like, we're going to get you arrested or something. You're literally stalking us. And then he calls the cops on fucking Tina.
Yeah.
That is fucked up.
When things go wrong for him, that is what he does. That's how he manipulates the system. And he knows that nobody can touch him because he's only on disability. He's never had a job, nor could he. He does not follow directions. He has a short fuse and he could not work. We were trying to get him like a, part-time job at like a supermarket. That was beneath him. He was going to be a famous YouTuber. And anytime we tried to give him realistic things, it was just working against us.
Has there ever been any, like, from him calling the cops all the time, has there ever been any, like, legal repercussions at all, or it's just he gets away with it?
No, he does not get away with it.
I think when he doesn't get away with it, or he does.
They do not follow through with any of his
So
things.
he does get away with it. When he calls the cops,
But
like kind of similar. Do you think the cops don't deal well with calls from autistic people, and they just kind of let him go because it's a autistic thing?
they the time of day because they have to, but they pretty much have to let it go because nobody's doing anything to him. He's the psycho.
I told Tina, fuck the cops. This is not a legal order. They can say it, but she doesn't have to fucking listen to it. This ain't by a judge.
Jacob made a restraining order on my mom, and all of it had everything to do with me. And it listed, like, I won't let him see my son. Of course not. And I do not have to. And it was
really.
I
And he got the. Did he actually get the restraining order?
months ago, I messaged Michael Green to kind of warn him about all of this because the family knew all of this was going to happen.
So did he get the restraining order?
No, because it was all BS and he didn't show up.
Right.
But that's the thing. My mom had to travel from Wichita, Kansas to whatever to fucking Illinois. And that's the thing. He travels from state to state, meeting all these random people, and makes it difficult to help him. We also don't know where he is if somebody hurts him. And he's definitely manipulating men and using, like, doing things with them for money and for places to stay and whatever he can get out of them. This is like a job for him, but he's not, like, open, like, ready to talk to everybody about it.
Well, we just found out that he was literally sleeping in dog shit.
That doesn't surprise me.
Crazy.
He can't see it. One.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Mike, is there any other things that we should know? Because I mean,
we are related to Don Johnson. He has no contact with him.
I was gonna ask, how close are you to Don?
Does not talk to him. Don Johnson doesn't really come around the family much because everybody wants a handout. Yeah. I don't even know if he's officially met Don Johnson, but he definitely doesn't have his phone number. So
has there ever been, like, any attempt to get, like, social services involved or anything, or they just won't
tell us he's an adult and he can control himself? And it's because he really knows how to communicate. He mirrors a lot of people and my mother talking on the phone when we were kids, and he knows how to speak well. He has since he was really young. So they think he is more competent than he is. And they let him be the adult with rights. And we've tried everything. And if
At
we
Turbo123 donated $10.
Get him
Can I get his number?
it just pushes
I
him
need someone
further.
to give
He'll run
dollars
away
for
to a
my own
different
pleasures.
state and we'll lose him. So we just backed off. He's not allowed to live with us. And he thinks we're using him for money. We were charging him $200 and taking care of everything. And he didn't even pay us that.
Are you
talking about the Don Johnson, like the famous
Miami Vice?
Miami
Vice. He's constantly said that he's got Don Johnson money. It's been
Dakota
a while.
Johnson from Shades and Don Johnson from Miami Vice.
Yeah.
But
how is he related to y'all?
He's my grandfather's cousin. But that's the thing.
Oh.
I wouldn't even say related. It's just blood. We've never met each other.
There's no real connection, just blood, yeah.
No, it's just he's famous and Jacob's clinging.
Yeah. He wants that fame himself. That's what he's going for, right? You said he's trying to become a big YouTuber rather than take care of himself. Are you in a position to check in on that dog?
He won't talk to me, and he'll probably put a restraining order on me for coming on here. Like, he probably didn't believe I would, but it's just like enough's enough, and he needs to quit.
Yeah.
Listen, you've known him for a long time. How obsessed with me is he?
Very.
That's not good.
Anyone will tell him. And
shut up, team.
Even strangers know about his obsession, for real.
So when he's like coming out and like seeking like Mike and Tina out and all that stuff, do you think it's just like he just wants to be friends with them, or do you think that there's like
Well, number one, Mike
danger
is
to it?
to a T. So I know he's like, what is it about me? I'm a fat video gamer, YouTuber. What? That is Jacob's type. He doesn't care.
What about the fact that I fuck women? Is that important?
And but I'm surprised because Mike is younger than his usual. Also, I don't believe Rodney is dead. I could be wrong, but I've not heard of such. He was just a short fling when he was cheating on Roger.
Were any of those his husband? Because there was a lot of confusion.
0. No
Okay.
husband.
Okay.
He just wants to sound important, I guess. I don't know.
Got it.
So it's really embarrassing.
But you don't feel like there's any like danger in him
Oh no.
seeking out Mike and Tina.
He just wants to sit outside the club and watch. That's
Well,
really
hopefully
him.
he's not sitting outside my house and watching.
Well, no, but I mean, he just wants to feel like a part of y'all's group and maybe leech onto you. Like maybe he thought you were going to take him in and he was going to be close with you. I don't really know what his intentions were. I just know that everything about him was you, and we were getting so tired of it.
God.
And
Mike?
so his eyes not cross if he wore his glasses, but he loses them everywhere he goes, or he just doesn't wear them.
Are you really sure like he won't hurt someone?
Yeah.
You're very positive nobody's in danger.
He's done some questionable things I didn't think he would do, but I know deep down inside
the knife with your mom, right?
That was another person.
Yeah, but is he going to find another person around Mike that is going to escalate the situation? He's probably looking for companionship
anyone
now.
Who gets the time of day he will talk to.
Because if he's in Mike's neighborhood and he sells a story to a crazy guy in the street, and the crazy guy's like, hey, let's go meet this guy. He's obviously your friend. You know so much about him. And then he comes into Mike's house and the crazy guy does something. It sounds like that's probable. That's possible, at least.
Like negative tension is better than no attention.
Oh, God.
That's not good. This is not good.
Why can't he be in love with Keemstar?
Because Keemstar's not fat and sexy like you are.
What about Billy? Billy.
I'm too fat and sexy. I'm too young. I look like a woman. You can't fuck me.
The houses that he's lived in have been like the worst of the worst, and it's just anyone who will take him in. Even Roger's house was nasty and like never kept up. And he talked about cleaning it and doing all the stuff. No, they don't at all. 0.
Like people are trying to say, why are you so scared? It's J.C. Johnson. Come on now. Like we just had that issue where he was with somebody who you were worried about your mom's safety, right?
And you know, honest, I do not hate my brother. He used to be like, we were like so close. He literally has just changed. And that video that somebody made of like him before the LCU to now, it honestly made me want to cry because we were best friends. And now he hates me, doesn't want to talk to me, all because I had a conversation with Mike. Because I knew he was going out of control. Now, if you're a real sister, if you're a real friend, you're going to stop somebody who's making the wrong choices.
Do you think there's anything we could say right now to him? Mike could say to him right now to get him to come back to you and trust you?
I doubt it, but I just pray about it and wish, whatever we have to do. But I really think he still has more battling to do before he finally hits rock bottom.
Yeah,
he's the LCU.
There's a chance of him finding another channel and starting it all over. So I don't know.
Do you think the LCU is helping him or hurting him right now?
Hurting him.
Mm-hmm. It's giving him the attention he wants for all his stories and the drama and his lies. And it's just feeding it to make it keep going. He's got to have another story. Let me call the cops again. Like, it's just making more. it's just making him the victim always. Like, the family never tried to hurt him. We tried to help him, and he's made us look like, we just deserted him on Christmas. First of all, I had a baby December 26th, okay? We were not leaving him. We were busy.
Yeah, he can't tell the difference because he's so self-centered and he doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm. He only cares about Jacob, even more than his dog, and we've told him, you probably should let him go somewhere he's safe. Even Roger would take care of him.
I have a question because I know he has like a issue with his eyesight. There's like I think he said he's legally blind.
He is.
Was that
It's like a regular lit room would be like a movie theater darkness to him.
was that a thing his whole life? Because part of me wonders if there was like if because he had this issue. Like I know some people get like coddled a little bit and it follows them to
He
adulthood.
use his disability when it's convenient, and then when it's not convenient, he's like, you guys are judging me because of my problems, and it's like you're either a victim or you're crutching it. Like,
Yeah.
Do you know if his ex tried to poison him? Like,
I doubt it.
You think that was all just a machination in his mind for attention?
Story about anybody else that he has told, because I know he's lied on our family. So what's not about it, that's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
So I really don't believe a word he says. I used to, but this new LCU JC, no.
Well, if he's watching, do you have anything that you want to like say to him?
I love you, and I did not come on here to be mean. I just want you to start acting correctly so you can have a happy life. That's it.
What do you think a happy life is for him? He shouldn't be in Mike and Tina's hometown, right? Like that doesn't seem right.
He's going to have to learn how to follow rules and live in society and not be living this internet lifestyle that he thinks is how everybody lives. Because his idea of how everybody does it is not the way he's doing it. So he's pushing all the good people out of his life and accepting all the predators from online.
Yeah.
And he's honestly like changed mentally into these people he's associating with.
What do you think, Billy?
I'm wondering where you're at with this, because this is like he's right by your house, right?
Very uncomfortable, Billy.
Yeah, a lot of this is. I think we're getting a dono real quick.
He had
his month where he was gay. He would have been a hay fever survivor.
At
Sorry, my
Marie Pondu
handshake,
donated
I have
$19.99.
That's okay.
Tay seems pretty normal, capable of a logical conversation, and pretty.
You guys able to hear any of this?
Thank you for sharing with us.
No.
Okay, shit. Well, Marie Pondu says Tay seems pretty normal, capable of a logical conversation, and pretty. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thanks.
You, Marie Pondu. Earlier, Turbo said, "Can I get his number? I need someone to give money to for my own pleasures." Turbo's a good guy.
Nice, Turbo.
A little racist, but good guy. Max Ellis.
Go ahead, sorry.
Max Ellis says, "Mike, run, take your kids and Tina and go." I mean, I don't know if you can run, right? Like, this is your home. But you do have to do something. You do have to make sure. But
the thousands he's gotten, he could have bought himself a trailer and been in a stable situation. He made all the wrong choices.
Well, it seems like he wasn't capable of making the right choices. He wasn't capable of ordering a slushie from Sonic, from what you said.
Right, but that's the thing. If anyone was to help him, he thought they were controlling him because he wanted to do it the way he wanted to. And he didn't want to feel like a baby, but you're acting like a baby regardless.
What do you think it would take? Because you said something about him hitting rock bottom. What do you think it would take to like get him to like have that wake up call? Or
no longer has attention for what he's doing, and he has to do something else.
So the family is asking for him to be removed from the LCU. Is that your stance on it?
I mean, I think so. I mean, I don't know what is best for Jacob. I just want him to start living more normal and like just enjoying his family again. He's not even met my son. Like, it's really
From a safety standpoint, if he's removed from the LCU and he kind of flips, you think he's going to meet Mike's son? Like, what's going to happen?
I doubt it. He's not into kids. In fact, I think he's into grandpas.
Angry ones?
Fuck, man.
Like almost every I've been with has been way old, and Mike was kind of young for his type, but the white, bigger dude is his type. He loves that. But he wants to look like Michael, and I think it's so weird. Like, we're thinking, if you have a crush, you don't want to be them. You want to like them. It's just, you're not getting it.
Right.
Mike, are you on Expedia yet? Looking at hotels?
No, I'm getting Ozempic, so I lose weight, so I'm no longer his type.
You get some security too. JB Shuggy says check announcements. I'm gonna run into the announcements real quick. It looks like breaking. JC Johnson just called the police on Tina D. Claimed Tina was harassing him. Police just left Tina's house. That's an announcement that we got live on the show, guys. Like,
yeah, check announcement. You weren't watching 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, we were up to date with that.
And that's why we don't even want him living with us again, because
So
we
you
cannot
don't
have
want him back home.
Zero. We want him to go to a facility or a group home, something that's going to help him, because he can't live with us. And even if he finds a friend, at least get a decent one. But I don't know anyone decent that would be willing to live with Jacob the way he is.
Right.
So there's no telling what's going to happen in his future. I just hope he's safe, whatever happens.
Bulldog says you should dye your hair, Mike. It's the salt and pepper is too attractive to a granddaddy chaser. It worries me because like you don't know what he's capable of as his sister. You're over here saying that you're worried about your mom at one point, and him saying, "I just call the cops if somebody killed mom," and it's like
I know
that's
like that wouldn't hurt you. Like you're a little weird.
Then you saying that you think he's safe is like it tells two different stories. Part of you saying you're worried about your mom and he doesn't care,
because
the other part's saying he's safe. And
I know the Jacob that he used to be, the really sweet guy that he used to be, and this person he is trying to be, I don't know.
What would your family do if he came home to your city?
They would want him to go get help, go to a facility, do something. They're not going to make him go. They would just say, you can't live here because we cannot have you cop calling. We can't have your accusations. We can't have
Mike City cop calling right now. He's doing all the things he was doing to your family that made your family want him out, right? And he's doing that now to Mike and his people.
Of probably 4 months, he called probably 7 times, if not more. And it was like extravagant things. And we're like, we have jobs. We can't deal with this. We can't, your made up internet life should not affect our jobs or any of our real life stuff. It's a hobby. It's not a career. You're paying what, $5.99, $6.99 out of your disability check and whatever else kind of money you have, and you can just keep on doing it, but you don't have money to live. It's a hobby. You're not making anything. And that's what he said. He said, I ruined his career because I warned Mike about what he's doing. But then everybody thought I was crazy. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. And now here we are, like a year later.
A long story.
Fox,
it's a lot.
Fox is asking if Don Johnson really is his cousin. Yeah, but he doesn't talk to him. He has no contact with him.
Right.
He doesn't know
no
him like
contact.
That.
But he is relative.
Does he practice taxidermy? At this point, I think the audience is just wondering. I don't know how much stuff he said. He seems to be full of a lot of stories. I know we're about to have an angry get behind the camera stuffy.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
Mike, I'm
It's
I'm
a
worried
lot.
for
It's
you.
a lot.
I'm worried for you. I don't like the idea that that he's there in your city. I don't know if he could go anywhere in the world. Why he chose your city? That doesn't seem like magic.
This guy.
I got people outside of Bridget's house. That's what I really care about.
Yeah.
Do you think that if y'all were to get in touch with him and be like, hey, we found a facility for you, like if you go here, you can come back and like everything will be fine, would he be receptive to that?
Freedom taken at all. And he's used to his life of meeting men for sex and having money. Like he thinks that is him supporting himself, even though he doesn't use it to do that.
Yeah.
But he thinks this is me living on my own like a grown man, and it's not. You're living like a teenager running away.
Well, he's not a grown man, right? You said he's developmentally not there.
Yeah, he has like mentality of a 13-year-old. Stuck in a over 30-year-old's body.
Do you know if he's ever had like a 5150 call? Because I know you said he's good at talking his way out of it.
I mean, he's had those calls, but here in Kansas, they have to have the patient say, I want help. That's why we couldn't take Jacob. Missouri is more forgiving, and they will let anybody. I mean, the state can just randomly come take you if it's necessary.
Well, I just got off the phone with Tina. She is livid.
I'm so sorry. I'm a big fan, actually, since I've been following Jacob, which I follow him because that's the only way we get information on where he is, if he's alive, okay. So that's why I've been watching, but I actually really do like Tina.
What's Tina saying?
Oh, Tina's going to talk to the chief of police tomorrow.
I told her that the police can't make her stop talking. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm kind of glad he's kind of getting a taste of his own medicine because he's just called the police on everybody. But I don't like my brother suffering either.
Right.
But we've warned him, though, so it's really something that he asked for.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tater. Thanks for giving your side of things. Tay. And we got to get out.
Kim was looking.
We got We got to get out of their hair. They got shit to cover.
Loey wants to know if he traveled to Myrtle Beach growing up. Were you guys Myrtle Beach travelers?
That trip, I was
at Loey XOX donated $14.20.
But
can you ask her if they traveled to Myrtle Beach?
He was not a young
up?
kid. He was like 20 years old when they went. So that was another lie. He did not see Myrtle as a kid. So
God.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Tay, for coming and clearing it up. I don't know what's going to happen now, Mike.
If this is the last time you guys see me, because I went to prison for murder.
Well, please
I love you guys. It's been...
Okay, I'm gonna hop off, but have a good night.
Thank you, Tay. It's self-defense, Michael. It's self-defense.
Sure. I'll be able to paint the narrative enough to say that the motherfucker made AI videos of us kissing. Okay, he just showed up in my fucking town out of nowhere, threatened me. We were on that private call. He was throwing all kinds of threats to Tina and shit. It was crazy.
Wait, he made those AI videos?
He made those, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
There's one of us kissing.
Yeah, there's a lot of fan fantasy. There's a lot
Unless
of fantasy.
he drugged me.
Does no crackhead.
Could have been on one of your drinking nights. You do get a little wild.
Yeah, did he show up at Fat Camp? Because he might have saw my dick that night.
Oh no.
Mike popped 3 Addies and felt a little crazy.
Good luck. Well, good luck to fucking me. Have a
good
show.
luck, Mike. Thank
Jesus
you.
Christ.
We'll be keeping an eye on all this. I really don't. It's like the sister says that he's probably safe and everything, but she's also worried about when he brought some weirdo by her mom. And if he's here in Mike City, I think the only people he's going to be able to connect with are going to probably be weirdos. I think it's I worry about where this goes from here, just because the naivety that he has.
That's why I'm really confused about. That's the thing, is like, you can try to 5150 them, but if they're too good at talking out of it, how are you going to prove they're a danger to themselves or somebody else? Because technically calling the police isn't, like, I don't know if that counts as a danger to somebody else.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where I think something bad has to happen before they look at it as something bad, which really
I hate that.
it only drives up the anxiety of the issue. Dawn Explores says, hopefully JC doesn't become a Bjork situation. Angels Asylum says, what about the Baker Act, Mike? Show them the evidence and they will force him into a facility. I mean, it might have to go that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Holding On says, Michael Green, we have been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. I didn't know that. I would have told him when he was here.
Damn it, Billy.
I know. It's just slipping apart.
Dropping the ball.
Fox says scripts are looking good. Writing quality. Look, JC Johnson is not. He's not a scripted guy. He is obviously, at best, he is someone who is obsessed with Mike, and it's funny. At worst, it's someone who's obsessed with Mike, and it's not funny. And the not funny part seems to be more and more real at this point. If he's sleeping in dog dew and the dog's not being taken care of, that's a real problem, and maybe that's somewhere you have to look for protection.
Part of me wonders, well, I know Tina's probably over it because of what just happened, but part of me wonders if Tina would be able to, like, convince him out of the dog, maybe, like, hand the dog over, maybe give it to Michael if he's at, the dog worries me. I want to get the dog away.
Yeah, something has to be happening with the dog. The dog needs to be taken care of, and that's paramount. I think that if the dog is, make sure the dog's being fed, make sure the dog has what it needs, but it doesn't look like the dog's being kept clean, which is not good for a pup. You need to fix that immediately. Oh, what a
how heavy! Woo!
Very heavy. And like, it's funny to know that like the Don Johnson connection was all just like his imagination. Like he's related by blood, but they're not connected. Like stuff like that's kind of funny to fill the holes in. Where he was gay. Marie Pondu says, Tater, please remove your.
At Marie Pondu donated $19.99.
It's degrading and
Tater,
useless.
please remove your tits from your persona. It's degrading and useless.
I think that it's got its benefits. Maybe I'm wrong. I would show mine, except mine hang down to my knees.
I'll send you a push-up, bro.
I'm good. Couldn't be good for my back. Should we pop back in to the saga?
Yes, let's get to it.
All right, this spot earlier, I don't know how much more of this Tommy situation is worth watching. We'll just check back in from where we left off.
Murder? Are you joking? Why would you embarrass yourself like this? He did nothing. He called me a big tough Viking. Oh, like really, like maybe let's lower the expectations. I'm not going to be able to cancel Tommy like I made Billy and Diley and all the other douchebags cry. Yeah, no shit. They didn't need to know that. My God. Where's the red coat? Am I not here? Is he not here?
Go back just a little bit for those that may not have came in, because Tommy, I think he might have been manic. Oh, there's a good pick right there. Let's go in right about here.
Right? That I predicted something. I went like this. This is what he does. He goes, checks the chat, and then regurgitates it. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? His entire argument, it's not even an argument, it's a deflection, is you love Batgirl? Yeah, I'm flying her out here. Ugh, just like I raped you last night. I'm raping everybody. Everybody. I mean, unfucking believable. Truly unbelievable in every way. Nothing in the tank. This man talks of murder.
Murder. Yo, mama's trying to kill me. I can't believe this is his comeback. He talks of murder. Tommy was really like, you got a hot problem. I'm going to kill you, Billy the Fridge. And I respond like, Tommy C's trying to kill me. And it's like obviously over the top. Like the whole other part of that is that this man's got a stent in his heart. He had to call the ambulance to his house over his own heart. Like calling out my heart, it's like, all right, dude, we're the same guy. We got bad hearts. But this is like, he's responding like, murder? Yo, mom is trying to murder me. He's like, do you not remember where you came from, my dude? Jacob Taylor says, I'm a psychotherapist, and 5150s are extremely hard even for me to get on
At
people.
Teacup Taylor donated $19.99. I'm a psychotherapist, and 5150s are extremely hard even for me to get on people.
Look,
they have to admit that they are a harm to themselves or another, or they have to be extremely manic or psychotic.
Are not easy,
by the way, Billy and Tater are hot.
I worry that it's going to get too easy to do something to him because of the proximity. JC Johnson, if you're watching, dude, ask for help from your family or somebody to get out of that city. There's no reason for you to be there, dude. There's no good reason.
I'm like afraid of what has to happen. And I don't even know if anything will happen to Mike or Tina. It's just like to himself, which makes me sad.
Oh, the audience says they can hear the dono. Interesting. I can't hear my own TTS sound, and you guys can't hear it either. Guys, this is Phantom's IT work. He sat with me. He set this up for when I did LolCow Bus, and I've been like using Xylee when Xylee was on here. Her audio is great, so we just use her audio. And now that Xylee's gone, I've been like trying to retinker this and make it work. I can't hear it. You couldn't hear any of the TTS, right? Yeah, the audience can. I think I'm going back to reading everything out. Sorry, guys. I'll try and get on this in the future. I actually scared to ask Phantom for help at this point.
I was about to say, he's Dark Phantom right now. I wouldn't trust him.
The Dark Phantom saga is for real. Not for play. So I'm gonna figure this one out on my own.
Dark Phantom gonna make the TTS a slur.
It's like a triple echo. I just remuted everything so that you guys definitely can't hear it. I just thought maybe they'd be able to hear it while they were talking. The answer to that is no. Let's get back to young Tommy here, who is on a generational clapback. He's a generational clapback right here from Tommy C.
Are you joking? Why would you embarrass yourself like this? He did nothing. He called me a big tough Viking. Let's lower the expectations. I'm not going to be able to cancel Tommy like I made Billy and Diley and all the other douchebags cry.
Athena Royale says, I've been watching this show as an outsider, but I do work for criminal entities, and y'all are wild for real. Yeah, please don't call the cops on me, please. But, other people. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe put out an all call on the JC situation. Travis says, have Sour help me out. I'm gonna be able to get it back to where I can hear it. I gotta figure out everything. Literally. Thank you guys for doing with my just terrible audio.
Yeah, no shit. They didn't need to know that. My God. Where's the red coat? Am I not here? Is he not here? Am I not there? What happened?
The red coat is Josh.
He's got all these fucking clips. What was the other one? I don't watch the clips. You think I watch this shit? It's for losers, yo mama. Mr. People's Champion. It's for losers.
So this is where yo mama just wins, right? Like obviously Tommy was in the right saying, who gives a fuck if Batgirl fucked an alien and got drunk? That's the content. He was in the right for that. But right here where he says, do you think I watch this shit? It's for losers. Like, Tommy, like, you talk on everybody here. You act like you know everything about it. For one, the losers that watch this love it and support it. It exists because of these people you call losers, right? And the fact that you just outed yourself, that you don't watch or pay attention, yet you are in a position to point the gun at people's faces the entire time. Like Yo Mama was wrong when he said Tommy's balls were in Xylie's hands. The fact is, when Tommy was on with Xylie, he couldn't get away with his outward lies. She's like, no, that's not actually true. Here's the truth. So Tommy had to shut the fuck up because his bang, bang, shoot and ask question later lies didn't work anymore because he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He never did. Anybody who watches the LCU as a whole understood that. The benefit Tommy had was he brought in people from outside the LCU. So they get this dose of Tommy that's full of shit and they don't know the truth. They're just like, fuck yeah, Tommy's great. Tommy's funny. It's like, well, the problem is Tommy's full of shit. And Yo Mama.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, here's the thing is that like, at the end of the day, like I don't think he cares with the Reaper thing. I feel like Cafe has a certain audience, like you said, because a lot of people right now, whether you believe it or not is relevant, but a lot of people right now run with the narrative that like Pesci's on Cafe and he does like fake news. So I think that's kind of their like vibe. And I think him on Reapers, like, because he's getting that heat of like, no, this is the truth. This is the truth. That's what they expect. You know, it's Xylie's. And so I feel like, honestly, at this point, he doesn't give a shit if he calls him. Like, he's fully trying to nuke it so he can get, if he's staying on that, he wants to build his crowd back up. So at this point, I don't think he gives a shit about fucking anything.
The truth.
I think he's trying to piss.
He doesn't care about
off.
The truth.
Literally anything. I think he's trying to piss everybody off. Because here's the thing is, like, the LCU needs a villain, right? It always has to have a villain. And
why do we make villains? Why do we let shitty people make the villains?
But that's the thing is that it's easy when they're shitty and they don't
But when
care.
when people run out of villains and start making villains, they're the villain. And you're a coward if you don't call it out. You're a coward if you say, oh, I just don't think they care. No, you can't go around and fucking attack people when you don't know shit about what you're saying. You're the bad guy. If you're only the good guy because you only call out bad people and you run out of bad people and you make bad people, you're the bad people.
I think he wants to be the bad people.
Well, guess what? Calling the audience dummies. Like, here's one thing Pesci does. Here's one thing Batgirl does. They watch the universe and they get it. They understand it. Tommy's been here for a year and didn't try. Didn't care. Didn't care to understand the one thing that he was trying to feed off of. Like Yo Mama, he watches all this stuff. He knows. He's got a firm grasp of what's going on. Sometimes Yo Mama will take something and he'll stretch it out of proportion because it's funny to him, you know? But he at least knows where it's coming from. Tommy just admitted he don't watch us. He don't care. You're telling me that's a good look as someone hosting the LCU to be like, you're dumb if you pay attention to this shit? Well, then you're dumb if you watch him for any commentary on this shit. If you take this man's word for any sort of value, he just admitted to you he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, and we just go again. I think that's the thing is like, as I was saying, like we do need a villain, right? There always has to be a villain in every situation. That's how the dynamic works. That's how people, you know, group together and like form a bond when one villain leaves.
Do you want to be the next villain?
Right? I don't know. I don't have a choice if I'm the next villain.
You do have a choice.
What I'm saying is, I think Yo Mama and Tommy are both good villains because they don't fucking care if people like them. In fact, they prefer that people don't. And so I think Tommy is just at a point where he's like, I've had enough. I'm amping it up. I want to see what happens if I nuke it. Because at this point, I don't care about anything.
You know, tonight on Pitt, Yo Mama said, Tommy's doing this because he wants out and he realizes in over his head. And he's trying to say that Keemstar is going to fire him for speaking the truth or Xylie's going to come back and get him tossed for speaking the truth. But Yo Mama says it's not that. It's that you're in over your head and you want out. Like, I think Yo Mama's got a good point there.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think about that. So he is essentially trying to like escape and still be a martyr is what you're saying.
And they do what Tommy C has done every time. Well, actually, last time he didn't work for Keem. He didn't hit Keem. So maybe he won't hit Keem this time. But he likes to burn the bridge, go, and then like, woe is me, back to his audience. Before he came to the LCU, he was about to retire from his show. He was done. And Keemstar's like, don't do that. We got work for you here. We got something you could do here. And he came here, and instead of like, seeing what it was all about, he was like, it's a radio show. I love radio. I'm going to treat this like a radio show. And that works for your direct audience. But when you cut off the rest of the universe, you're asking to fail.
I have a question, because he was calling into Cafe. I don't know if you saw that.
Mm-hmm.
He was calling into Cafe. Do you feel like he's trying to nuke Reaper so he can get back to Cafe at all? Or you think he just 100% wants out?
I think Cafe is cooking right now. I think Keem's very happy with Cafe. I think Pesci and Batgirl, the way Keemstar talks about Cafe, when he talks about where the shows are at today, he's very happy with Pesci and Batgirl.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a road back. The fact that Tommy C went on to Cafe today, I believe it was today, this morning, and he was cocking his guns and saying, look, guys, Big Tommy's back. The big dog is back. And if we get 200 gifted on Cafe, I'll do a Bully Billy the Fridge stream. They didn't make the 200. It wasn't even close. Nobody gives a shit. Tommy thinks that he's this big gun, and nobody cares to fund your war, dude. And they're cared less today after he said, fuck the audience who watches this shit. You're idiots.
Did he specifically say it was you? I didn't hear. I heard the bully stream stuff because Pesci said a bully stream, but he thought it was specifically going to be about you.
Yeah, I believe it was me, and then maybe Xylee was insinuated too. I'm not sure.
Interesting. Because that goes back to what I'm thinking, because he said he was going to do that on Cafe. So that goes partially to my theory of like, do you think that he's, because it seemingly came out of nowhere to me. He just popped in and was like, get the members, I'll do a bully
It
stream.
came out of nowhere because Tommy C comes out of nowhere. He doesn't know how to tell a story within the universe because he doesn't care about the universe. He's only here to use it for his benefit and then go eat sauerkraut or whatever the fuck he does. I don't know what he does all day, but he's here to try and get the best benefit he can, then he leaves. And like, that's okay, but that's why you get what you've gotten for a year here. That's why if you come in here and you say, these are all the bad guys, these are all the bad guys. And then people get tired of hearing it from somebody who hasn't proved shit. The last time you were on is when it was you, Boogie, and Wings, and you looked like the regular guy because you were next to Boogie and fucking Wings. Anybody looks normal next to Boogie and Wings.
That's true. That's very true. No, I just wonder because it's, for me, I feel like if you wanted to do a bully stream, you would just do it on Reapers, right? So that's part of me is like, are you trying to do it on Cafe? Like, is this do you want to get back to Cafe?
It goes back to what Yo Mama said about Tommy. He was like, you say you don't care about the fans. You say you don't care about the fans, but you do. And then he goes back to Cafe where he thinks is his hug box, right? He thinks that's his fans. He thinks that's that's Batgirl's show. The reason why that show worked at all is because Batgirl was in the community and the community fucks with Batgirl. And then also it works because Tommy C brought in a bunch of people from outside of the community, the commentary people who love him. And they thought that if they supported Tommy C, he'd be back its number one on Local Live within a month. And it didn't happen. So that those people even stopped fucking with him heavily in the LCU. Like, we'll just go watch you on your show.
So if Batgirl leaves or gets replaced, do you feel like that's the end of Cafe?
No. Cafe is Batgirl's show because Batgirl's the one that stepped up and treated it like an LCU show. That's okay. But if Batgirl leaves and goes somewhere else, she's cooking. Batgirl's really good at what she does. She's funny. Yeah. She talks shit. She doesn't take anything personal. When her and I had our go, she fucking flipped that beautifully. She made that shit she had a damn P Girl CD, P Kelly. It was funny as hell. She fucking moved superiorly. And
when her live today, she fucking killed.
Yeah. and it's because she knows this place. And these hosts that come in and don't know this place, You got to be really good at what you do if you don't know this place. Copper Cab came in here, didn't know this place, but he knew how to entertain, and he had multiple successes in this universe. Now he knows this place too. It makes it fucking dangerous now that he's like real good and a part of the community. This is his community. He could say he has his other community and everything. This is Copper Cab's too. You know, he came in and just fucking sold it, owned it, runs it. The one thing though that he did very weird, and we're gonna get to this. He made a charcuterie board out of Batgirl, a little cute board. You know, we're gonna get to that in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, the holy board.
Yeah.
He uses it every Sunday, you guys.
Yeah. We should probably get to the board. I'm just going to play a little more of Tommy here in case Josh comes in, because they were cooking. They had a whole bunch to say. Yo Mama went over a lot of it on his episode today. There was some more that like was about me, but I don't even know if it's that important to get into.
And let me ask you something. Let's pretend, all right, let's fucking admit it. I have a crush on Batgirl. Fuck my wife. I mean, Batgirl's got, you see her tits? You see my wife? My wife's like 45 fucking years old. Look at her. Of course I have a crush on you. What are you, gay? Like, come on. So let's be real here. My God. Okay, now the crush is out of the way. How does that make you any less than a pearl-clutching phony? Please explain that to me, yo mama. Why are you not a pearl-clutching phony because I have a crush on Batgirl? Or is it you didn't have a response, you couldn't dress up like an action figure, and you stumbled and backpedaled last night, you bitch. You're my bitch. What is Billy said? The 3 dogs are out, Billy? You're not a part of this. Just try to get off the fucking train.
I'm a part of it, Tommy. The big dog's back. It's Cerberus. Ow! Me, Tommy, and yo mama, the big dogs just biting each other's necks. Let's go, big dog.
I ain't a dog. I run the kennel. They're all my bitches. And yo mama proved that.
Another thing Tommy does, and this is funny, you could tell Tommy served in George Bush Jr.'s military, because he calls victories before the war is over. He's like, mission accomplished. Got the poster out and everything. And motherfuckers are still fighting. Tommy, you got to stop calling victory before you won, my dude. This is, you served a different time. Time to update, my guy.
Last night, without a doubt. What's up, red coat? You got. You know,
I have a reverse erection right now. I'm kind of excited, but in that kind of like, oh my God, what's going to happen kind of way. Yesterday was absolute mayhem, and I am prepared for much more of it, I guess. I mean, I guess we're doing round 2.
I don't feel that way at all. He let everybody down. He talked a big game and like, he's a big Viking.
So you had Josh came in and be like, well, I guess that it's round 2. And I was like, no, I won. I promise. So funny. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is Local Live. Actually, there's some stuff I want to get to before Local Live. This is from Pitt Tonight, actually. Let's watch a little bit of this.
Oh, okay.
And let me ask you something. Let's pretend, all right, let's fucking admit it. I have a crush on Batgirl. Fuck my wife. I mean, Batgirl's got, you see her tits?
So funny to me.
Oh my God, what is going on here? Yo, what? Yo, dude, did we just, did he bump his head on something before he started this stream up, my boy? What? I mean, damn. You putting your wife down to go? What is this? What is this, dog? Oh my God!
I think Tommy decided to go nuclear. This is the clip I was actually looking for. I think I just replayed what we just watched. Funny clip, but this is the one.
I'm sorry. That does crack me up. That cracks me the fuck up. And I know it's not a popular opinion, but I love the way Yo Mama argues. I love the way Tommy argues. I think it's two sides of the same coin. It's one extreme to the other. And I think for him to get up there and be like, okay, this was the shit you were using against me. I'm going to make this so fucking satirical and over the top that now if anyone says it, you're going to look dumb in his eyes.
But you can't just do that. You can't just do that. When there's no, he tried to do that. He tried to be like, look, guys, I don't stink. I just shit in the soup bowl. It's the poop. I pooped in it. But then, like, watch this. This is where it's like, that doesn't work because there is sometimes there's smoke where there's fire.
Speaking of lazy, let's get to Zay
Wait,
Zooted
this
shit.
is a different one. Oops.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that, Billy.
Yeah. I had a whole thing set up with Yo Mama. I wonder where it went. Is this the one? This might be it. No, I don't think it is.
All right.
Fuck. Where's my clip at? Oh. What have I done? Xing out of it. Well, shit. There was a clip where he had Tommy South Park on there. I'm just gonna find the South Park clip at this point. Is this?
I did see that.
Is this the right one? This might be the right one. Come on, Boogie. How you doing?
Boogie.
I just got home from karaoke, so forgive me. I had to come up here to talk about something. So I don't know if you guys saw the news article. I didn't get to talk about it on live because today's live was obviously very chaotic. The prosecutor in EDP's county has reopened his case. Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah.
He is most certainly getting arrested. And I know too much, so I'm not going to say any more than that other than just what the news said, but he is absolutely going to get arrested. Whether or not he'll live long enough to get through the justice system, I don't know. But EDP, if you're watching this, get your shit in order, buddy, because they are walking your ass. They are walking your ass. I can't wait to see it.
You think this goes anywhere with the feds? Or this is because this is local. We heard something about Mike Klum talking to the feds too, right?
Well, so Mike Klum definitely put the pressure on in the documentary, like on two people, right? And those two people are going to have to respond to it. I don't know if those people have social media, and I definitely would never encourage this kind of behavior. But if people were out there like posting on their Instagrams or tweeting at them, whatever, I bet it would keep the pressure on too. I certainly have not been doing that, and I would never recommend anybody else do that either. But I do think they do feel pressure because of the news covering it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like at the very least it'll start there. Whether the feds will get interested, the feds are after the big boys, right? EDP, unfortunately, is probably small potatoes compared to the actual pieces of shit out there. But fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
We'll see. Yeah. How you doing? You go karaoke tonight, Boogie?
Yeah, we did some karaoke tonight. My friends Sam and Flint, they started. You know Sam and Flint from the documentary actually that I did with Mike.
Yeah.
Both of them. They're a thing now. They're dating now.
That makes sense to me because they were hanging out with you guys every Saturday. They were the last two friends hanging out, and I mean,
yeah, they were best. They were best friends already.
Yeah.
So like when you get to date your best friend, it's peak. Yeah, it's really good.
I'm a psychological guy. When all your other friends leave you, except two people, it's because those two people are trying to fuck each other. That's how it works.
It makes sense.
Sexuality.
Me and Dez and Sam and Flint are never having a 4-way.
You say that like you want it.
No.
You say that like you're manifesting, Boogie.
No.
Your eyes are glazed like you're thinking about it.
As soon as the karaoke date was over, I couldn't get home fast enough. Wow. I don't know what they're doing afterwards, but it ain't me.
They could go home with you. You could go home just as fast. I see no problem. The logistics of this make sense, Boogie.
Peter, it's bad enough that I don't mean Copper. I know me and Copper had a conversation last night. I'm not making content, but Copper did mention on live today that Aubrey has flirted with Desi, and it's a joke. It's never going to happen, and she doesn't actually mean it. That alone makes me uncomfortable because I don't share.
I don't Copper share. And Desi and Audrey, you guys are going to No, Boogie, no.
I obviously would be in the cuck chair. In this joke scenario that Aubrey was clearly joking about, I would obviously have to be in the cuck
You
chair.
don't know that.
What's your ideal cuck chair?
My ideal cuck chair. Ooh, this is really nice. I bought this from about $1,500. It's got lumbar support in it. It's nice.
Definitely
boy.
needs drink holders.
I can
for
watch
the Mountain
anybody
Dew.
fuck Desi in this chair. I can watch what?
You need drink holders for the Mountain Dew, right?
I got them. So I got them.
You got a holder for the tissue and the camera?
Copper Cab.
See, now I was making sure everybody knew she was joking. Copper, you and we're good, right? We're still
Copper
good.
Cab, you Boogie made up today. You're big friends. He's just talking about if you and your wife and him and his wife had
Stop bringing up my
four-way,
wife.
right?
I thought you mentioned it on.
Shit.
Now I got to go call Copper and fix it. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry about that, Boogie. I thought it was
healthy adult discussion.
Yeah, I thought it was on the table for conversation. I feel like that's our fault. Rewind might have just broken up Copper and Boogie's new friendship.
Well, if it was that fragile, I mean,
it's gonna be that fragile. Like they're not okay.
Yeah.
They're not.
Do you think a fragile friendship lasts in the LCU?
I don't want to be the reason they broke up. Everybody here is so happy to be the reason they made people leave the LCU. It's like, what sort of human being are you? Why are you trying to ruin everything? There should be, look, if you're a big dog, there should be room at the table for the little ones. Come on. If a big dog bites a poodle, they put the big dog down. Are we living in the upward inside out? What are we doing here?
You almost said it.
That's the joke. Are you ready for some more of this cool rewinding, which we do here on LolcowRewind?
I love it. Let's do it. I don't know. It's hard to take a lot of it seriously. I just think it's all fucking funny. I really do. I think to like just go nuclear like that for no fucking reason. That's funny to me.
Yeah, but then to call victory, it's like, come on, you can't be nuclear over the top and then say I won too. You have to have some real.
What's a better rage bait than getting punched in the face, looking you in the eyes, and going, "I fucking won, man."
I guess.
It's funny to me.
I guess. Dingy says, Tater, you have to be more outgoing and speak your mind. You're being dominated by Billy's personality. Dingy, we don't do that here on LolcowRewind. All right.
Am I the new Batgirl?
No, she's great.
They say that all the time.
But the Batgirl's great. She earned it.
Well, yes, but that was the narrative. Oh, they don't let Batgirl have opinions. I'm just gonna be the new Batgirl.
Well, here's the thing. Like, you have opinions, and you're just like, I like both of them. They're funny, and it's like,
I do. I don't think it's a one versus the other. I think it's two.
Sounds to me like you're sitting on the fence. You're titting on the fence. You're titting on the fence.
I might be titting on the fence. Listen, there are bitches in this place that I can't fucking stand because they're unentertaining. They're lame as fuck, and there's a lot of them. But I don't think that Tommy C and Yo Mama are lame as fuck, and I think it's fucking hilarious. I think it's entertainment.
Who do you think's lame as fuck then?
Oh, God. Well, where's the list, you guys? Where's the list of hosts? I mean, honestly, at this point, the milkers are probably going to be down to 2. So,
whoa,
we got a little milker drama.
What's the milker drama? You can give us the update on that.
Oh, well, I don't know how much I can say, but it's a little bit of a promo for tomorrow, I guess. Listen, there's a lot of shit that's going around. Okay, here's the thing. Let's break it down, you guys. Yeah, the milkers is kind of fucking boring because you got bitches on there that have no goddamn energy. And here's the thing. Lila's not a milker anymore. Just so you know,
gone?
She won't be there tomorrow. Oh, yeah, she got chased off real fucking fast. Because, guess what, you guys? A 4-person panel doesn't fucking work. Especially when you got 2 people that are loud and obnoxious and 2 people that are sitting there like wet paper fucking sacks.
Can I tell you the secret about multi-person panels? They're made actually to dwindle down to 2 people. Very rarely does a multi-person panel stay beyond 2. It's to find out who the forerunner is, and who the base of the show kind of is, who the crazy is, who the base. It's like Aussie started out with 3. The original Milkers started out with 3 or 4. I can't remember. I think 3. So it's snap! We got some action. Fupa cheese live on LolcowRewind. How you doing, Fupa?
I was just listening to the Milkers drama. It's Melcifer, isn't it? Isn't it?
Fuba,
it is, isn't it?
Fuba and I are both the same type of evil, and Fuba can read my mind. Yes.
I knew it. I called this shit. I've been saying it for weeks that Mel does not fit in. She doesn't contribute much, and it's you and Tammy carrying the show. And now here we are.
I think
I am psychic. I'm psychic.
Do you think that you need a new Titten co-host, Fupa on Fire? And then you can just leave them to have Rain back?
Wait, you want Mel on fire?
No, you and Tater on fire.
Oh.
Because it seems like you came up here to say what she was about to say. Seems like you got some chemistry between the two of you.
I feel like I have been clocking that Mel was not a good fit. And now to hear this, I feel so validated in my thoughts and feelings.
Interesting.
I knew it. I knew it. But I have to get ready for my show, so I can't stay long.
Fupa just came in to choose violence and run off.
I did.
Surprised? Are we shocked?
Oh, no. Xylee in the chat says, sit down, Fupa. I called the Mel shit since she got here, ma'am. Damn. Melcifer earning the Safer part of her name.
I mean, here's the thing: is that Tammy is a wrangler of sorts, and the way that she wrangles resonates well with little old Tater. And so this is the problem we have: is that she's going to set up a volley, somebody's got to spike it, and then the thing is when you spike it, somebody else has got to be there. I don't know why, but they have to fucking be there. And if nobody's there, then it's just me going on some wacky story.
Are you all just jealous that Melcifer is married to Poke Gaga?
No, not really.
Okay, I just had to ask.
I mean,
Poke Gaga pays me $100 to ask these questions. He's sick.
Just a fucking gooner, man. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's supposed to be a fucking fight to the death tomorrow, I suppose, to get down to 2 people. And I don't know who the fucking other one is going to be, but if we're fighting, I'm pretty undefeated. So I don't know.
So you think it's going to be Tater? And from what I'm hearing, it's going to be Tater and Melcifer.
I mean, listen, Angel chased her off the first time, so if I gotta do it a second time,
but if you're telling me there's tension there, Keemstar ain't gonna let a good fucking tension go to waste.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's no longevity. Because here's the thing. If there was tension and you were actually fucking entertaining, then it might be. But if I'm coming at you and you're going to fucking shut down and fugue state stare like you're a veteran that just heard a car backfire, nobody wants to fucking watch that. That's the issue. So if I'm sitting here going at you, or if I'm sitting here saying an interesting story, that's the thing. Tammy sat here and said, what do you think about the circuit change? Okay. I got up there. I said, I'm going to be funny with it. I said, nothing fucking matters, you guys. Hard work doesn't fucking matter. We just heard that. Don't be a fucking loser. You'll be on a circuit. It's fuck everybody. Nobody's safe. Did I mean that? Kinda, but it's funny, it's obnoxious, and then you get to Mel and she's gonna answer like it's a fucking interview. Baby, nobody gives a shit about your attention. We're out there with our titties out. Nobody cares about our opinions. They want to hear us say weird shit and dump water on ourselves.
I think
that's it.
I think you just dropped a fucking a concussion grenade on that one. A fugue state stare from a veteran that just heard a car backfire? Holy shit.
It's like a lobotomized housewife. It's like, we're just here.
These shots are... Okay. I'm on your good side still, right?
We're now, Billy. That's the thing. Your mama says somebody's got to die. Somebody, listen, if I'll throw a nuke. I don't care. Because if I want to be with somebody, I'm not going to fucking be with them. I'll make you leave. You crashed 2 fucking shows. How did Cash do? How did Nuts do? I don't know.
She was on Rain before this?
Well, kind of. She chased Desi off, and then after 3 days, Keeb threw me on and made it Milkers mid-interview because it was not an interesting stream.
Whew. Whew. Him. Diggy says, oh my God, this is the tater we need. That's all we needed. All I needed to do was sit back and let her cook. No, she turned the stove up to. She turned the gas all the way up on the stove and just left the match burning and walked out. She was serving up something inedible, incredible. Boom. Boom.
I mean, that's the name of the game. That's been okay. Now that you said it yesterday, now that fucking we have an A circuit and a B circuit, you got to tighten up. If you're going to be A circuit, you're going to have to start doing something. And unfortunately, sitting around awkwardly waiting for somebody to fucking talk is not interesting. You just got to be out there. You got to go get it.
Yeah.
Really knows about that.
Yeah. Ab's dad, Y2K, welcome to Band World. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a pipe bomb dropped on Lolcow Rewind. I'll say that much. I can't find the good clip of the South Park clip, so I think this might just be the one we watch. I'm gonna hit play on this. Get through this.
Crazy. Wait a minute. Hold up, dude.
There's a second one I think he played.
Hold up, man. Oh my God.
Fast forward.
I'm a black man. He's making me happy, and I'm not gonna let you take my token away from me. Oh no!
At Wonderland 2029.
I'm mad I don't have the second one in here. The second one was I had everything set up, but I think it disappeared because it was not live when it was over. That being said, let's take a look at the. No, that's not it. Come on, baby. Which one is it? Let's look at the Zay clip. Let's look at the Zay clip because you said you want to talk about this. Everybody in the chat wanted to talk about this. I haven't seen it, so I have no idea. I just know it was queued up so we could watch it. I have no idea what this is. Glow Shines, my question is, who's waking up at 10 a.m. for tatas? You got to be a dedicated gooner or someone who has to watch to clip it for drama. Uh-oh. Yeah, 10 a.m. wake and shake is a little wild.
You got morning wood? You have cafe before you got your coffee or getting a little milk in it? I think morning goon squads need to be more popular. I think we should support that more.
We need a pre-noon goon.
Yeah, listen, if you're in your early 20s and you're a little slutty, I would know this by experience. But if you're in your 20s and you're a little slutty and you're like messaging dudes, they're jerking it whenever, okay? I've gotten I'm sorry, Billy, we've turned it in the show for a brief minute. I've had so many videos of dudes that unprompted, just jerking it in the work bathroom, okay? If they can do it there, I believe in you guys, okay?
There, Milker's calling for the brunch Pope punch. Let's do it. Let's watch this clip real quick.
On goddamn Billy the fucking Fridge. Wow. Look at how she took a mean ass shot at Billy the Fridge today, calling him a lazy fat fuck. Wow. Man. I mean, this really had to hurt his pacemaker.
Well, it hasn't yet. I haven't seen it. Am I about to start crying again on Rewind? Shit.
Yeah, that's right. You took a shot at his pacemaker, goddammit. Here is a zooted trashing Billy the Fridge. Go ahead.
Then you got Crypt. I don't even know who's on.
Nee Marie Pondu says, why are we rewinding what Yo Mama just rewound? Who the fuck cares about Tommy C? There was a crisis unfolding in real time. Tay was cooking, read the room, and get back to the real-time content. Effing lazy. What? Tay was cooking? I mean, We had her on the show and we talked about it. And obviously Keem and Mike were dealing with it in real time. I think this was one that's going to have to fall out in real time. You want me to just make up shit about what could possibly be happening? You want me to go? You want me to go back to what happened on LolCow Live and watch the JC Johnson stuff there? I feel like we just got a whole new dose of stuff here. We're rewinding what Yo Mama just did because one was fucking him jumping through a table. We were rewinding the Tommy C stuff because, I mean, it was pertinent to the situation. Specifically because I've been with these big dogs and I know how they walk. Okay?
You think it happened?
I know how they walk. And this one we have to watch because I guess I got called out by Zay Zudid and I'm about to cry, apparently.
On that show anymore, Josh and somebody clearly.
Oh.
Reaper is still on the schedule and Xylee's not even there. So who's even on that show? I don't know. Did they just leave Tommy C on a solo show? That's fucking god awful. Can I be real?
So this is the part where she's not talking about me. I didn't know that. I thought she was going to get right into me.
Well, she does.
Josh is there. So, yeah. So he got a little help.
Queens has always been here live. Pitt's doing fine, whatever.
Pitt's doing fine. Thank you.
Rewind is just Billy.
Oh.
And like, can I just be real?
Be real.
Be real.
Look, Billy, cool guy when I worked with him and all, doesn't do shit.
I mean, where's the lie? I didn't do shit when I worked with Zay. I showed up, I did what I do, and she took on everything. She overworked herself. We talked about that often. I gave her all those credits. Now tonight, I did all this by myself. You know why? Because I had to. I did all this yesterday too, but nobody saw it because it turned into Phantom and the Milkers. It was all reactionary live with everybody up here. Because sometimes, and this goes to Zay, I'm sure she's had this. I'm sure it's gone to Xylee too. Sometimes you plan a whole show and it gets derailed. I know that happened to Xylee tons of times. I don't even know if I ever talked to Zay about it getting derailed or not, but I'm sure she did. She never complained or anything. And Xylee wasn't, complaining big time about it. She's like, yeah, so much for my docket. It happens. But today I did one. Yesterday I did one. The day before I didn't do one. Friday I'm freeballed because I had to see exactly what would happen if I freeballed. I had to know where I was at. and that was on me as a choice. Because I actually like to go into spaces unprepared and see what happens. It gauges exactly what I need to do. Because I'm not the type of guy that's going to do extra work. You can call that lazy. I call that work smarter, not harder.
Exactly. If you work hard, they reward you by doing everybody else's job. That's the thing. If you feel like you're overworking yourself, say something, dummy.
Yeah. And
it's that simple.
And so far, Zay ain't told a lie. That's what happened.
A joke, but not a lie.
Why does Keemstar keep hiring these lazy fucks that he used to be friends with?
I think it's because whether you like it or not, we're friends because we worked in the YouTube space and the entertainment space together. Keemstar and I weren't friends because we used to play Legos together as kids. We're friends because I've been doing this for a very long time. And it wasn't like I was doing it off his back. I was doing my own thing and our paths would cross over the years. And for you to say, why is Keemstar hiring his lazy-ass friends? Because his lazy-ass friends can do it better than the rest of the people he's fucking hiring. If you're number one, big dog, and you want to hold that number one spot, all the work you do, all the hard work you do, why am I like number 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or even 9 in the universe without trying? Why? I don't know where I'm even at. But why?
I mean, you did grab clips. That is trying.
Yeah, I think the problem is that I don't need to do the work, and when I do need to do the work, I do what I need to do. It's just. Yeah. If you want to call me lazy, call me lazy. I don't give a fuck, because I know all the work I did over the last 20 years to be the type of guy that could turn on a stream and turn something out of nothing. That's just one of my skills. I spin something out of nothing on a regular basis.
Oh, he's Rumpelstiltskin.
It's not that hard for me, because I've been doing it for 20 years. Some people come up here without a plan and they're like, well, I'll do ketchup on the head for gifted. And it's like, okay, whatever. Do you, boo-boo? But that ain't me either. You know?
Yeah. Did she say anything else?
I hope so, because if that's all she said, then she needs, I need to send her flowers.
Better start fake crying.
I know.
Damn. He doesn't do shit. No wonder why you gotta always find a host to tag along with them, right? Yesterday, I don't even know what his show was gonna be if Phantom didn't fucking implode. You know what I mean? And he had
a whole show planned out. It was a good one too. I was gonna cook.
He's the same lazy as Tommy. He had to jump on fucking Alpha to go, okay, I got like 15 minutes before my show. I need to surf for some content.
Actually, I jumped on Alpha to add my 2 cents on Alpha. You know, I just try to be there for the people, because here's the thing where I'm not like Tommy. I jump up on the shows. I pay attention to this. You know, I tried to run my own shows as well as come back to the LCU. But because of the position I'm in, I have to focus on the LCU. I have to pay attention. I have to do this. So you can't lump me in that. You can't. If you watch tonight, you can see I pay attention, yo mama. You're going to have to ride that one back, my dude.
I need some content. And then he spent the whole 2 hours on Phantom, and Keemstar had to be up there.
And Milkers, which, by the way, Tater, I'd say that was a pretty successful segment.
I mean, yeah, I'm here now. So you know
how that Milkers segment started?
What? No, enlighten
I saw you in the host chat, and you had a problem with me.
Oh,
and I was like, let's make this problem something good. Let's make some entertainment. Yeah. And we did. Almost like little Billy knows how to work. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
Billy, you're lazy.
I'm getting ready to cry.
Basically, because he needs training wheels. But this is your co-host, man. Multiple co-hosts of yours always say that you're a lazy fuck, and you just, you like, come on, man. Like,
multiple co-hosts of mine, and this is not a diss to Xylee or Zay. They need to have the control of, like, doing it all. That's one of their strengths, right? Zay and Xylee both want to know everything. They want to be into everything. And that's like an amazing gift to have for a universe that actually pays attention to the details, like the fans here do. The fans are fans of everything. And when someone like Zay or someone like Xylee are able to talk about everything, put everything together, someone like Yo Mama, he's like, he picks and chooses the stories he wants to tell. But he doesn't fucking bullshit when he bullshits. But he knows his shit even when he's bullshitting. He knows his shit. And the fans feel that. They reward that. And so W for Xylee, W for Zay for being about that and being the people that need to run. I don't need to run that shit. I pay attention a little bit. I look around. I jump up here and there. I stir some pots. And then when Rewind hits, I'm like, all right, let's see what cooks. Let's see what froths up to the top.
Can I ask with Zay, since she's saying all this on her stream, was there ever a time where you had like, do you feel like if you said, hey, I can help, do you want me to grab clips? She would just be like, no, I've got it. Let me organize it.
There were definitely conversations where that had came up in a way. She just had a really good team around her, you know? And there was no way I was going to be able to keep up with them or that, even if I tried. And she knew that. I knew that. And I respected the hell out of her for it. Snoogan's coming through. Welcome to Pay Pig. I don't know if you know what we do here on LolcowRewind when we get a Pay Pig, Tater. But we swig for a pig. Now, you might not have anything to swig, but I sure as hell am gonna.
Dude, give me just a second. Just a second. Sing a song, Billy. Do a rap.
Yo, gotta take a swig for a pig, real big. Got a big pair of kids in the room. Bringing out a broom. It's not reapers. We're sweepers. We keep it real clean. No JC creepers. That's right. Better check your beepers. Someone with the pager, another middle-ager, claiming that he knows what's cool. Yeah, you know the rules. You need to go to school. Got to learn a little different. How we living. Tater on the tittin', about to be swigging. You can't bend forward like that, Tater. I almost saw the 1912 War of 1912 in those. They almost fell out.
I'm getting this bitch shut down.
I'm verklempt. Ladies and gentlemen, when we get a Pay Pig here in the Lolcow universe, we swig for our pigs. Cheers.
Cheers.
Is that vodka?
Oh, it's tequila.
Oh shit. Nice.
It's the good kind. It's got skeletons and shit on it.
Yeah. Escalito. That goes well with your mama's border here.
Trip.
Yeah.
One theme.
All right. I got to get through this Zay stuff here because apparently, you know, and I don't think there's anything Zay could say that would make me change my opinion of her. She did do a lot of work here on Rewind, and I was not always the best version of myself when I was here.
What's going on here?
When it comes to planning a show.
Damn. When it comes to planning a show, my man.
I can't imagine Billy soloing a show like Rewind where you're supposed to recap stuff that happens and he doesn't watch any of the LCU.
That's him and Tommy C.
Well, I think based on results tonight, I think I paid attention. What would you grade me for my takes tonight, Tater?
I think you did pay pretty good attention. You did grab all the clips yourself too.
Like a big boy.
You did watch it.
Like a big boy.
Like a big boy. So at least 2 fucking things he watched, and that means he was paying attention.
Thank goodness. But yeah, I mean, like Zay's got a perfectly reasonable take for somebody who put it all on her back and did it all herself the entire time. She put the docket team together. She did do all the work. Like I can't take that from her, and I never would.
And just to clarify,
I mean that's just called faking it till you make it. I mean, we all said this. We all said that Zay Zoot is the most untalented person on this planet as far as being a personality and being able to, you know, she don't got no personality. But when it came to hard work and finding clips and enjoying and watching the LCU, she did that. Same thing with Josh. Same thing with other people that enjoy this place, that enjoy watching these clips, enjoy watching these videos, and then come on their stream and then they're prepared to go. These other ones think that they could just show up to their stream and just wing it. And I'm going to tell you this, Billy the Fridge and Tommy the C, going against somebody like me, winging it is not going to work for you.
Here's the thing. I winged it. day one. When I was alone, I made sure I was alone, not just with me being alone, but with everything. I wanted a clean slate. I wanted that. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I played fucking tarot cards, shit like that. And it was a little goofy, but I was trying to find what I could and couldn't do with this audience by myself. And then you build upon it. It's just
start.
I had an opportunity to have an origin story right in front of our eyes, and I took it. Like, and tonight, day 2, we're doing what we can. Like, I'm not great at this. I always had a Xylee or a Zay Zooted, but you know, when I had a hatred, it became a different show. You know, it didn't. It was. I knew I couldn't rely on hatred.
Be honest, that was your favorite time, though, right?
No, I was literally waiting for some weird shit to come out with him. It was like, I was like, this is not going to last. Yeah. Let's take a look at the rest of the, see if Zay says anything else.
You're gonna fucking lose. That's why Billy the Fridge cried himself off the fucking off of Rewind, and that's why you seeing Tommy C die in front of your fucking eyes. I'm a different breed. I'm a different animal.
It wasn't you, Yo Mama. It wasn't Tommy C. You know, I wanted to leave this place months before I left. And I knew that leaving was the right move. And I was asked to stay. And I couldn't figure out how to make it work. That's like frustrating to a creator. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And I left.
Yeah, and sometimes.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Go ahead. No, I was about to say sometimes it's like you're too close up to the picture. It just looks like dots, and you have to like step back and you have to see like there is a big picture again, and I can jump into. I've seen people here that have left for like a month or two. I'm excited for Xylee to come back, as much as other people don't like her, because I feel like she's going to come back with a vengeance.
I think a lot of people like Xylee. I think the reason we have a B circuit is because Xylee's immediately missed on the weekends. You know, I think without even taking into people's opinions, just the fact that this void had to be filled after one weekend without Xylee shows how important she was to the universe.
Yeah.
And for people to say that she's a dog shit or she doesn't, she plays favoritism. We all play favoritism. Like Yo Mama says, I don't capitulate to the pit audience. You don't, because you capitulated to the pirate audience. You capitulated to Savage's audience until you were able to build up your own audience, and then you had your own audience, so you didn't need her anymore. That works. That's fine. But you did capitulate to an audience back then, and you needed it, because you had to cut through the bullshit here in the LCU. Your bullshit that you called out, right? You call out Xylee, you call out Billy, you call out all these people. You need a pirate ship to carry you in when you're fighting those juggernauts.
You feel like that's 100% like you feel like the doxing like wasn't, do you think that was the cover and he just didn't need her anymore and he was
No. I think he was 100% like appreciative of the connection he had with her. And at that point he just had to break it off. I don't think he did her wrong or anything. I think he had to break that off at that point, you know? He'd be like, nah, I'm on my own now. But up until that point, you know, he rode in on that ship because he needed an alliance, and all he had was the outside, you know. Dingy says goal to keep Tater on Rewind. We'll see where this all goes. I don't know.
$1,000.
We'll see where this all goes. I'm gonna play a little more of this just to see if Zay. Man, I had so much stuff from live tonight I wanted to go over. Fuck.
We're the reaction community. We've always stomped out the commentary community. I said that when I started this. I said commentators can't compete. It's not, I mean, y'all used to those tipsters and going after Logan Paul and the beauty community, all that other shit.
I'm just gonna fast forward till Zay
now
talks.
you're dealing with broke down, go for the clip that I first time. Love.
It's gonna turn.
Let's hear this.
And I like to react to it.
Snoogans says Billy Thank you for all you giving to the show. Tater, welcome to Rewind. Thank you, Snoogans. Thank you for showing love and showing up. Show enough. There's a lot of people who do that here. And that's literally when Keem was like, come back. I need you right now. I fought with him for 45 minutes. I'm like, dude, I left. I left. And then when I came back, like, it reminded me how good this place really was. And it also, you know, I was a different person when I came back. I needed the break. So it was like, it was perfect. W's in the chat to you guys. W's in the chat to you guys. All right, this is where Zay's about to speak the rest of her piece. Let's see how bad this really was.
Just don't know what the show's going to be. It's going to turn into the same thing that happened when I left to begin with.
Yep.
And that didn't do well.
Yeah, we had a couple of days where it was the big panel show, and it did very well. It did very well. It probably did too well because it was abandoned. And it was like, why are we all jumping up on Rewind for Rewind to do well? I don't know what happened, but it was abandoned after like 3 days. Then it was me and Random Biggs just talking, you know, bullshit. We're just bullshitting. That's what happened to Rewind.
Well, I want to ask because I've heard this like narrative throughout the months that I've been here, throughout the community of like there's been this shift since. So you were saying like a bunch of people showed up on panel, they're all having a good time, and to my understanding that's what it was in the first place when it was just like 3 shows. But I've heard this like push for like competition and we need to make more money and we need to be the A-B circuit, or you know, we need to get to the A circuit, has incentivized a lot of people to not go on anybody's panels. Do you agree with that? Like, do you feel, as somebody who's
I go on panels right now, right? For someone who doesn't pay attention to the universe and doesn't want to be here, as some people will claim, I am giving my time to this place because I know that's what it takes to like belong here, right?
Yeah.
I know that's how this place moves. If you stick to your own show and you don't join up on these other shows, you're fucking yourself. You're literally fucking your own show by not going on other shows and but you can't just go up. You can't just sit there. You can't just be fucking digital shrubbery. You got to go on these shows. You got to make moments. You got to show these other shows fans that not only do you respect the show you're on, but there's a reason they should respect your show too. It's a dance, and you got to be able to dance. You know, some people come up on the shows and just start fights and talk shit. That's cool. You know, I'm not that guy. There's this story. Tommy C says I'm a cry bully, and I'm like, who am I bullying? I've always kind of been really chill with everybody. There's obviously moments where we butt heads. You know, me and Nightmare had a fucking epic run. Back and forth, just stabbing at each other. But then afterwards, we got along pretty well. Me and Zay used to fucking cut at each other. You know, I brought Buff Weeb into Zay's show, and she kicked us both out. It's like, there's... But that's part of... You need tension here. You need the tension. That's entertainment. I come from a professional wrestling background. So I can fucking body slam Glammy, right? And I know that that's fucking a big moment that will be talked about. But when somebody takes that moment and turns it into you're a woman abuser, it's like, you know what we do here. That's not what we do here. You're lying to everybody when you perpetuate that. And you know that. We do crazy, stupid shit here. We go over the top, and then we play it out in a story. But when somebody comes in and makes the story something it's not, you can't take those risks anymore, you know? You can't be over the top anymore. And that's really what this place has come to. People are afraid to step out of their comfort zone because they'll get fucking chomped by one of these big dogs. And now we get safe little cubicles. You need to get out. You need to push. You need to play. You need to be a Glammy Lambie who will literally go out there and fucking put herself in danger, and look where she is now. She's looked at as a goddamn OG. Glammy's on her OG arc.
I feel like even if there was no like harm involved in the whole Glammy Lammy like body slam thing, I feel like as somebody who's like in the public eye, because for me, I feel like if that were to be my choice, in the back of my head, I would be like, there's a chance that storyline is going to get out there and this is a calculated risk. Like, did you feel that way at all when it happened, or were you dead ass like, this is going to obviously be like a stunt and people will understand that and they won't.
The Glammy stuff wasn't planned. She came at me with ranch and I came at her with, I'm going to kill you because I don't fucking play with ranch. But obviously I'm not going to kill Glammy. Obviously I made a joke about being allergic to ranch because I know how to turn it to 1,000 and then dial it back. That's literally what I did in my pro wrestling days. I could barely move in the fucking chair, and they point that out, that I'm stuck. I'm a fat fuck stuck in a chair, but I'm also a killer. No, dude, I'm working with what I got, and I'm proud of what I do. I'm proud of everything I've done here. I'm not proud of the way people respond to it. I'm not proud of the way other hosts will take it and twist it into some you're dead type of shit. I got you. Because it's like, no, dude, I gave you something to work with, and you fucking turn it into some like something bad. It should have been something ridiculous, something funny, you know. But it wasn't. In
that moment, like that's what I'm asking. Is like in that moment, did you think any of that was going to happen, or you just straight up were like, this is going to be a moment, and people are going to talk about it. It'll be fine.
I didn't care. I trusted the process. And the process failed me. It failed Glammy. Like, she didn't get to say her piece. She didn't get any benefit out of that. She didn't get any agency out of that. She wasn't able to tell her story from that either. It failed Glammy more than anything. Glammy loves that epic shit. Glammy loves that crazy shit. Glammy wants to be a part of that crazy shit. I know that. I know Glammy. Glammy's my friend. I gave her a moment she could have fucking ran with. Instead, it was stolen from her. That's fucked up, in my opinion. If you want to do Fat Camp, come to Fat Camp, right? Sitting on the sidelines, not a fan. That being said, we're so out of time. I need to find this clip because I honestly am going to cry if I don't play this damn clip. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the charcuterie board.
Of course. When I fake cancer again,
At Remo the Turk donated $20.
Right, dude.
Copper, that graphic is not regulation size for cornhole. Please try again.
Copper has this damn Batgirl board, and he cut a fucking mouth hole in her mouth. You see that?
I did. It's his own board.
At Drama Alert donated $19.99.
Okay.
Stop donating, morons.
I'm dying.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks for having my back. Sure, Kim. Sure. Thank you for having my back, asshole.
I hate this part. This is weird. Can I please move on, chat? Stop talking about it. Let me move on. This is important. Tommy C sent a voice message to Mike Klum in the group chat with your mama, and I want to play. I want to play for you guys. I'm leaking DMs. Keem, get angry. Hit me with it if you want to. Can we play this real quick? Phantom, will you play it for them? Let us know when you start and let us know when you're done. Will you play it?
I want the chat to see the holes that they're making in it. I want the chat to know that they're gooning to her right now. Every time you donate, you're a gooner to Batgirl, because I'm going to make another hole, and it's going to be because of you. It's your little hole. And I'm going to get inside your little holes, chat, if you don't fucking stop.
Oh, God, he will not let me change the topic. I'm trying so hard to help you, buddy.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that, cop.
Oh, man, he's such a loco. I love him.
How much did that
Your mama, the unoriginal bastard. You had to take
Can we play the message that Tommy sent the group chat?
At Laura Paparella 2814.
The Batgirl board, there was so much of this. I wanted to get all of it in, but we went on honestly tonight, and I'm going to say this is my fault. Too much content tonight. What am I doing? Lazy ass Billy bringing too much content. Fuck Tater. I'm sorry. You had a pipe bomb tonight. I just want to remind everybody, you fucking, that was a fugue state. Holy shit. That was insane.
I'm from the South. We get heated. And I'm a redhead. You can't blame me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bat board was wild on LolCow Live. I wish we had more time to go into it. There was so much other stuff too. Dark Phantom is on the rise. I was going to get into Dark Phantom tonight. There was so much, and that's just live. There's the Tommy C. Yo Mama War is cooking. Don't believe Tommy C. The war's not over. He did not win, but I expect to see a clap back tomorrow. I expect it to be very interesting. Big dogs on the rise. Anything you want to say to the audience, Tater?
No, I'm just excited. Thank you guys. Thank you for accepting me, and I'm excited for tomorrow.
Buy some time because I got to throw a redirect in.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay, you guys. Like I said, it's 1 million subscribers to keep me on this fucking channel. I think you guys can do it within the next 30 seconds. I believe in you. No, I am excited. I love this Yo Mama Tommy C feud. I hope it never fucking ends. It's the two villains of the LCU. I know. Call me a fence sitter. I don't give a fuck. I want to see them go at it harder. I want to see them fist fight. I want to set that up.
Let's
a
go.
boxing match.
Let's have Tommy meet Yo Mama in Africa for the Rumble in the Jungle LolCow edition. Tommy's not that far.
No, I would love it if Yo Mama would go to Germany and then they fight each other in Lederhosen.
Ladies and gentlemen, go check out LolCow Nature. I see Bones in there right now with Fupa Cheese and Foxy Mama. If that doesn't make it to live on air, I don't know what they're going to be doing tonight, but check them out. LolCow Nature is a fun one. Tater, one more time, say goodnight.